I really enjoy watching Scandal, and a lot of people talk about the sort of things on Scandal that don't make any sense or are completely just nonsensical, like a secret CIA group, a useless secret service, the vice president kills her husband, there are numerous murders, her parents are terrorists. You guys know, if you watch Scandal, it doesn't make any sense. But I want to talk about the real thing that doesn't make any sense. And it bothers me so much because they mention it all the time and they act like it does make sense, but it doesn't. I'm talking about, of course, the Grant administration's legislative agenda, which doesn't exist at all. Like, what does Fitz even want to accomplish as president? He started a war because of Liv that had nothing to do with any sort of politics. He passed that one bill about police brutality, but that's only because something happened to make him do it. That wasn't on the plate before that episode. He's a Republican, but not really. He sort of cared about gun control once he got shot, but again, that wasn't on the table to begin with. Let's go back to season 2. The whole plot line of season 2 is that they rigged the vote the first time Fitz got elected because Fitz is the leader we need and the one we deserve and Fitz is the best, blah, blah, blah. Why? Why is Fitz the best? What are his ideas? What's he gonna do for the country? He doesn't even seem like that nice of a guy. There's no answer. Literally no answer. Because his dad was a politician? Because he's handsome? That's it. There's no... Liv's like, oh, I believe in him. Why? Why do you believe in Fitz? What does he want to accomplish? Does he want to fix education? Does he want to fix healthcare? Does he want to reform taxes? I have no idea at all. So that's, okay, maybe you're saying, well, you know, it was only the first season. Or it was only the first time he got elected. It's not a big deal. Wrong. Because for all these stupid characters, like, Fitz is supposed to be their big motivator all the time. Like this season, when Mellie is like, I'm gonna run for Senate, Cyrus says to Abby that this is gonna ruin their legacy, and what have they done all this for? You should have asked yourself that before, because Fitz hasn't accomplished anything. Fitz never actually does his job. All he does is sit around and brood. And then Liv says the same thing to him after he starts that war so she wouldn't die or whatever. She's like, you made my sacrifice useless, blah, blah, blah. Like, what did I do for you so that you could be president? I don't know why you sacrificed anything for him, Liv. He's a shitty president who doesn't want to do anything for America. He does nothing. Like, literally, Fitz does nothing for America. And it really wouldn't be that big of a problem if this wasn't presented as a principal motivator for the characters. Cyrus is supposed to be sacrificing so much for the great Grant presidency. Mellie sacrificed her whole life and all of her ambitions and kept quiet about being raped for Fitz's presidency. And Liv's not going to be with him because he has to be president because he's the best president ever. But Scandal has never established why we're supposed to believe that Fitz is actually the best president ever. Because he's not. He doesn't do anything. And during the second time he runs for election, okay, I probably would have voted for Fitz too, because the vice president who was running was a murderer, and the Democrat who was running was also a murderer. So yeah, Fitz is probably the less shitty of those three options, even though he was also a murderer, but like less murdery. It's hard to explain. But like, that doesn't mean he's very good. America would probably be better with someone real in power. I mean, even Veep, which is a show that spends all its time making fun of politics, on that show, the president, who is the butt of all the jokes, still has a legislative agenda. Fitz has nothing. He has no agenda. He has no plan. He has nothing. I don't even understand why anyone would sacrifice anything for this nothing man. It bothers me so much when I watch this show and people are like, oh, I'm doing this for you, for your legacy, for your presidency. It's all for you, Fitz. Why? Give it to somebody else. Sacrifice your life for somebody who's worth it. And if you can't find a politician that's worth it, that's because politicians suck, you idiots. Alright, still gonna watch Scandal. Excited for the next season. It'll probably still be stupid. There's gotta be a lot more of Fitz and Liv dancing at parties. That was a big part of seasons 1 and 2. And it's since been forgotten. But I've not forgotten.